Can you guys see all the snow flying around everywhere? Quick, to the greenhouse. Whew. It'll be way warmer in here. Yeah, buddy. All right, sit you down. Guess what today is, guys? It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. Dun, dun, dun. Little package, and I bet you know what's in here because it is Heirloom Seed Company's Spotlight. Oh yeah, here we go. Today we're going to talk about PineTree seeds. Alright, so I actually found this company because of you guys. I was searching all over social media trying to find other companies, and one repeatedly kept coming up, and I thought, I definitely got to do something about it because I hadn't seen any other YouTubers talk about it, so therefore it was on my list of things to hit. This is the PineTree Seed Company. They're kind of they look like a pretty big company to me. I know they carry like 1,300 different varieties of seeds and live plants you can buy, and they actually do some mushrooms. Side note, I don't know if they actually do mushrooms, but they sell mushroom kits so that you can grow mushrooms that are edible, not psychedelic. So I bring up the mushroom thing because I did a video a little while back, and it was I think it was what the fungus or something, you know, and I was walking through the woods and I kept seeing all these mushrooms, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can eat these, but I so want to. I'm really interested in mushrooms and growing mushrooms. I have not taken the plunge yet. They also frighten me. By far one of the scariest things you could do is grow mushrooms, I think.
I am so scared when people don't label their personal food.
And a lot of people are going to say they're not that bad, but I feel like after everything I've researched and stuff, like any little things go wrong, it just seems like a lot. So I'm very nervous about doing any kind of mushrooms. I am going to search for some morels this spring. That'll kind of be like my first, I guess, foraging for mushrooms, and hopefully I can keep flourishing and learning from there and getting more and more familiar, because I do really enjoy mushrooms. But I bring that up because these guys have mushroom kits, and I thought that was cool because of all the companies I've covered so far, none of them have sold any mushroom kits. So the PineTree Seed Company has been around since '79, guys, so it's not very old. Relatively new, family owned. It's only on the second person who's ever owned this company. It was passed down from family to family, and I really enjoy family businesses and things like that. So to me, this is a benefit of shopping at a company like this, is that you're getting a very personalized type experience. You're getting family run businesses. It's not some corporate conglomerate like Burpee or something like that, where you're you know, a lot more politics and all that involved. You're getting real people selling their passion to you. Alright, so you guys kind of know the drill by now. We're on like our 6th video of doing this. I kind of tell you they are non-GMO. They do not sell GMO seeds. Blah 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 blah. We'll leave it at that still. They have actually signed the Safe Seed Pledge, so you know you're getting out of these guys. Just great stuff. All these companies that do this kind of stuff is just kind of going above and beyond to let you know how they are. They're certified organic also. There you go. You got all the goods right there. They're basically a company that you're gonna want. Actually, you can request a catalog from this company. I normally do ones that don't have catalogs, because I think when you search for catalogs, that's normally how you find a lot of these companies, because people want that free catalog. They want those papers in their hand, and searching for catalogs will get you a lot of companies. These guys have one. They'll send it to you for free if you go to the website. I'll drop links down below, of course, for the website. These guys have one of the bigger selections of the people I've done. They kind of have almost as many as Baker Creek, and you guys know I kind of use Baker Creek and My Gardener as my baselines for what I compare to, because those are the companies that are most talked about on all of YouTube. People normally mention them when it comes to anything. Where do you buy your seeds at? People will tell you Baker Creek or My Gardener. I'm not trying to bash any of those. I got a couple comments on my last video that were kind of like made an allusion to that. I want to make it clear I'm not bashing those. I'm just trying to show you guys some other companies that are out there that are maybe less known, or you know, people don't really talk about. That's what I want to do. I just want to share some more love, because I want you guys all buying seeds. I want you to be able to find what you want wherever it is, because the more seed companies we have, the more people saving seeds, growing food, the greater the food independence movement gets. And that's what we're ultimately trying to grow here. We're trying to help spread the word. With that selection, having a massive selection like that, you get all sorts of fruits, you get all sorts of herbs, you get all sorts of vegetables. They have live plants, blackberries, blueberries, asparagus, the mushrooms, of course, those count as a live plant. And one thing I thought was really neat that nobody else has had is a crafting soaping section on their website. You can buy little soap kits, you can buy soap products, and you can also buy some crafting stuff on there, which is way different than all the other ones we've done so far. So that's pretty neat. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I really enjoy companies who try to do something a little bit different and give you some extras that, you know, are not out there other places. And a lot of people who grow vegetables and, you know, start into this homesteading type of lifestyle or trying to move toward it, like ourselves, trying to get more and more into doing a lot more stuff on our own. Soap is one of the big things people really get into. I think it's kind of the next step into getting into homesteading. So you grow your own food and then you start making your own soap, and then from there on, watch out, world. So we always talk about websites, and they got a big website. It's got everything, vegetable pages, your herbs. It's got a good breakdown. It's got good search functions. Everything about the website is spot on. It's a really well done website. It's very professional. They look like they're a bigger company when I go on the website. Like, you can tell that they move a lot more product than some of the other people I've covered. Like I said, they're kind of more known. I think they're more known than a lot of the other companies I've covered so far. But I wanted to do it because so many people talked about it, and so I want to help try to spread the word any bit that I can, get these guys more recognized. Like I said, the soap making, I thought that was a really neat thing that a lot of places don't have. Something beyond extra that you might go there and find. You can go to the tab. They got aloe and olive oil, glycerin. They got all sorts of different stuff, the arrowroot, beeswax. So you can go ahead and get all the stuff you need to make your own soaps at this place. Very neat, very different compared to all the other places. These guys also sell some gardening supplies. They sell different starting mixes. They sell labels, composting supplies, trellis materials. They even sell little greenhouses if you're looking for some greenhouses. I thought that was kind of cool. You don't see that in a lot of different places. So yeah, very well website. I mean, you're gonna be on this website for a while, searching around, checking everything out. So when I compare these companies to Baker Creek and My Gardener, it's to kind of give you guys an idea what you're going to be spending, what you're going to be looking for, what you're going to be finding when you go to these websites, just to help you be a more informed, better shopper when you go there. So their pricing is actually better than Baker Creek, a little more expensive than My Gardener. And by that I mean they're about $2 a pack of seeds. From everything I've seen on there, pretty much $2 is kind of the standard rate for your vegetable seeds on there, which is a really good price when you're buying seeds. So if you're looking for a company that's also budget friendly, these guys are definitely it. They're in that range of being very, very affordable. You're not going to be breaking the bank. You can buy twice as many seeds here, and if you went to Baker Creek, and they have a lot of the same selection, a very good big selection to choose from. So I actually am surprised these guys aren't more in the forefront in a lot of this, because they just offer so much as far as the varieties and the pricing to it. Alright, so one thing I really like to do is show you guys some of the stuff that I personally bought myself, because all these companies I talk about, I personally buy stuff with my own money from, to show you guys that they're worth shopping at. So I found some really cool stuff that I didn't see anywhere else. This radish, Cincinnati market radish, seemed pretty interesting. That's kind of in my region, our zone, Cincinnati. So it kind of piqued my interest in buying it, and it's just a normal type of radish. It looked like red, maybe a little spicy. I just wanted to try it because I just like the name of it, Cincinnati. It kind of reminded me of the Midwest, and I am a Midwest person. Another thing I got was Jimmy Nardello's. I know a lot of people are really looking for these all over the place, and a lot of places are already sold out. So here you guys go, Jimmy Nardello's at the PineTree Seed Company. You will find them. Pineapple tomato. You guys all know, I've talked about it a million times now. Pineapple tomato is my absolute favorite tomato of all time. I just absolutely love that one. I don't know why, but it's my favorite, so I had to get one of those. Pick them up anywhere that sells it. To me, is considered a very good company. here's some exciting new stuff that maybe you've never heard of. I actually gave some of these away a little while ago. They're actually called West Indian Gherkin cucumbers. That's right. So you guys know the Mexican sour gherkin. They're very similar to that. They're a very small, you know, grape-sized cucumber. The interesting thing about these is that they have like little spikes on them, kind of like a bitter melon or a jelly melon type look on the outside with the little spikes. I've never actually had any. I didn't grow any myself yet, but they seemed very, very interesting, and I like the different fact that they were. I know they're down from the West Indies type areas where they originated from, and we bring them up here and grow them here. I'm assuming they're a lot like a cucamelon. They're just probably a little bit different in flavor and the way they look. And I'm assuming that this would also have a tubular that it grows, that you could make it a perennial if you had the right climate, or if you were to harvest those tubulars and store them in a nice dry warm place for the winter. But the most exciting thing I got from them is a winged bean. Oh man, I was looking for these all over. Papa Pepper was really big about talking about these a lot last year, so I was beyond excited to find a place that sold winged beans. And actually in the seed envelope there's a package of these. So if you have it in your hands right now, you might want to grab those. If not, they'll be going to the next person. So winged beans, I'm super excited about. I think they're just a really neat looking bean, and like a lot of people, I really enjoy growing different beans and just the way they look. And so I'm really excited about that. I got some really cool stuff that I couldn't find anywhere else, that wasn't provided in other websites. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped to have a few new varieties in my collection from these guys. Alright, well, not many of you make it to this point of the video, but they have a blog on their webpage. If you go there, you can click the blog, and the blog is a really, really good read. I read through a bunch of different articles over the weekend. Very cool. They provide a lot of good information on there. The blog is top-notch, guys. I'm telling you, you'll want to read through it. You'll want to check it out and be with it. But that's it. That's all I got for you for today's edition of the Heirloom Seed Company Spotlight. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have been really enjoying this series. I know I'm getting a ton of people in trouble because they're out there buying more seeds than they definitely need.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, that's it. Be bold and grow bold, guys. We'll see you in the very next video. And remember, go buy those seeds. Support those companies. We need all the seed companies we can out there doing their thing.